Hello children. So this is our block 7 of unit 4 of science. It's block name joints in our body. It's part 1. This block will contain 7 parts and we are discussing here part 1, need of joints. Children, as we know about our body, that when we write, when we hop, when we jump, when we eat anything, when we run, walk, even whenever we do any kind of work, we need to bend our body, we need to bend our legs, hand, limbs, so we use all our body part to do any kind of work. So children, do you know about body part that help us to move our body? These body parts are very important in our body, like bones and muscles. Muscles and bones work together to move our body. We can move our body with the help of bones and muscles, but functioning of the bones and muscles are different. So in this session we are going to learn about bones. So what we'll be able to know in this session? We will be able, children, at the end of session you will be able to know about bones, list the functions of bones, tell about joints, explain different types of joints. So as we know that in our body there are many bones, but at the time when any child take birth, at that time it has 302 bones. But when it grows and after some time when it becomes adult, okay, then some bones fuses together to make single bone. So there are now only 206 bones in adult human body. And as we know that in our body there are many joints. What are joints? Joints are articulation. These articulation are the points in our body where two bones join together, and which is the main part that join the bone to bone together, that is ligament. So now we are going to learn about functions of bones. What are functions of bones? You are very familiar with the bone and their functions also. As we do daily chores, daily work, daily some functions of bones. Like here, bones give shape and support to the body. Very important thing is this, that if there is no bone, then what will happen? We will look like a jelly. है ना. So bones give us shape and support to the body. When we sit, when we stand up, when we bend, all these functions are performed with the help of bones. So the second one is, next function of the bones is, they protect the delicate vital organs like brain and the heart in our body. These organs are really very delicate, so we have bones to protect them in our body. Over in this picture you can see, this is a picture of a boy, and if there is no bone in its body, then it will look like this. It's too difficult to move from one place to another place. So this is the skeletal of this boy. So this skeletal system is comprises of many kind of bones. So in this bone, in this skeletal, you can see that this bone, these all are different kind of bones. Children, do you know what is the longest bone in our body? Yes, you know about this. This is femur and it is present in thighs. This thigh bone is known as femur. One more function of bone is, red blood cells and some type of white blood cells are produced in the marrow present in hollow parts of the bones. So children, this is bone, bone tissue, and inside it red and white blood cells are produced. And as you know that bone marrow is named as factory for manufacturer or factory of red blood cells or cells. So this is a skeleton of a human body, and here you can see some points are given. This. Here what is similar in all these circles? Yes, there are some joints. So beta, the bones are fitted together by means of certain structures. These structures are called joints. In our body there are many joints. So some of the joints characterized with the help of their functions. So we will learn about them. Mainly there are two types of joints. Number 1, immovable. Number 2, movable. Immovable means this type of joints cannot move. The joint which is fixed. Okay. Movable joint that can move. It helps us to move our body part. So this type of joint can move. So these are known as movable joints. Immovable joint or fixed joint. This joint is present in our head or skull. This is a skull, and in this you can see this is fixed joint. Skull bones are immovable, but only bone that is movable in a skull bone is lower jaw bone, and upper jaw bone is immovable. So children, fixed joint or immovable joint both are same. Okay. In our skull, immovable joint are present. So in these joints the bones are in very close contact and are separated only by a thin layer of fibrous connective tissue. As you know that bones are connected together by a tissue. So these are some bones connected with these fine lines. You can see over here some fine lines. These fine lines are connective tissues. These are connective tissues. Okay. An example of this type of joint is sutures in the skull, between skull bones. Bones at an immovable joint can't move at all. Children, immovable joints are helpful to protect internal body parts, like here brain is present. So brain is collapsed with slight jerk. So it is very important to protect it without any jerk or any injury. So that's why this skull is having immovable joint. Okay. They either interlock or overlap. A good example is the joints between the plates of the cranium. This is cranium. Okay. This part of brain is cranium. So fused together in the sacrum are another good example. We have this type of joint in areas requiring great strength. Or you know about this. What about great strength here? Here the mean of great strength is to protect our brain. So children, now it's time to learn about movable joints. As you know about immovable joints, fixed joints, ठीक है, are now movable joints. In your classes you will study about some partially movable joints, but here only two kind of joints are there. These are immovable or fixed, and second one is movable. So children, in movable joints hinge joints, ball and socket joint, gliding joint, pivot joint. These four type of joints are there, and they are featured as on their functioning. As they function, they are classified with the help of their functions. So we can classify them with their functions. That's why there are four kind of joints. Children, it's time to read. It's time to read your content book, and I'm going to read this, and you will read with me. And this is page number 46 of your book. So open this and read with me, please. The skeleton made up of bones. These bones are hard and rigid and give shape to the body. A joint is the place where two bones meet. Okay, you got it now? Joint is a place where two bones meet, and two bones meet with the help of ligament. Okay, ligament is the tissue that connect two bones. And yes, what is the name the tissue that connects bone and muscle? Tell me in my class. Okay, so tell me that. Need for joints. What is the need of joints? You know it. Joints help the body part to bend, rotate, slide, or twist to a certain extent. Some examples of joints in the body are elbows, knees, shoulders, wrist, and neck. Knee joint help us to walk, and shoulder joint help us move our arm up and down. Joints also help in smaller movements such as gripping a ball, holding a pen, and flipping the pages of book. When we turn on your papers, then we need our hand. Okay, so there are different functions of different joints. In this picture you can see this arm can be bend in this direction, and it can be in direction also. This can be only glide in this manner, and it can be rotate. Okay, so children, you can see some of the similarities in this picture and also dissimilarities in this picture. To feel a joint in your skull, place your finger of your jaw on your jaw line and pretend to chew. Just place your finger, bache, and then pretend to chew. Then you can see the jawline is moving. The jawline is the place where your cheeks and your ears meet. Okay. Joints are filled with a fluid which make a cushion between two bones. So beta, what is the need of this fluid? I will tell you. This reduces friction by keeping them from rubbing against each other. You know, if there is no fluid between the two bones, then what will happen? They will. So now, types of joint. Some joints move and some joints do not move. Joints in a skull do not move. These joints are called immovable joints. Some joints in the jaw are also immovable. Most of the joints found in the limbs are movable joints, because we need limbs to move or to do our work. So that's why most of the joints are movable. The joints found at the hip, shoulder, elbows, knees, wrists, and ankles are freely movable. Some joints, like the ones in the backbone, can move very little. They provide flexibility to the body through this limited movement. So, what is the bone structure? Structure of a bone. It is spongy, compact, and bone marrow. In this part, three parts are present in a bone. It's compact bone and it's spongy from inside, and bone marrow is produced in the bones, that is a fluid, and it is helpful to prepare red blood cells or sometimes white blood cells. Bones are made up of tissues. Bones have nerves and blood vessels. Bones are hard outside and soft and spongy inside. Bones contain soft tissues that are named bone marrow. New blood cells are produced here, and new blood cells of red and white produced in the bone marrow. Bones are made up of tissues. Bones have nerves and blood vessels. As we have discussed these new blood cells are produced here. Children, remember this term bone marrow, it is important. Bones along with muscles help us to move. Functions of bones are, these all are function of bones which we have discussed, but again most of the blood cells are produced inside the bones. Bones store calcium for the body because bones are made up of calcium and phosphorus. Okay beta, these two are what? These two are minerals that are contained by the bones. Bones store 97% of the body calcium and phosphorus. So children, now we are going to solve our worksheet, and I hope you all are very aware with all the terms, and now you are able to solve this worksheet. So children, observe the X-ray of the human body. Circle any 4 joints in the outline of the human body and label them. As you know that if we got injured or doctors want to examine our bone, then we have to get our X-ray done, है ना? So that's why it is the need of the X-ray. So we want to see any injury in our bone, then we have to get our X-ray done. So children, this is what? This is shoulder bone, this is elbow, this is hip, this is knee. These all are what? These all are joints present in our body. Question number 2 is, how do joints help our body to move and be flexible? Answer is, a joint is a place where 2 bones meet. It is at the joints that the parts of our body can move. Joints thus provide movement to our body and make it flexible. Without joints, our body would have been rigid, as bones are hard and rigid and cannot bend or move. So we cannot eat our food, even we cannot eat our food. So just imagine, without bone, how can we do our with the joints? So we can do our work very comfortably with our joints. Question number 3 is, how would our life change if our elbow joints suddenly disappeared? We would not be able to bend our hand. We would not be able to eat, write, brush our teeth, cook, ride bicycle, use the computer, etc. How do joints at the knee and the ankle move differently? Joints at the knee can only bend, while the joints at the ankle can rotate, twist and turn in all directions. They can also move sideways. So children, these 2 joints, knee and ankle, are work differently, and other joints, they work differently. We will discuss in the next session. So we will discuss in the next session different type of joints. 4 type of joints we have discussed in this session, and we will discuss and explain their functions and their uses in the next session. So children, thank you for watching. Till then, bye bye. Meet in the next session. Thanks a lot to all of you.